This is a transparent channel, honey. I cannot continue to use this at this rate. I will be bankrupt. I'll be giving hand jobs behind Sephora to purchase skincare products. I didn't really see very much improvement with these, so I will never purchase them again, ever. Hey you guys, it's Kim G and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking this video. So I, was going through some skin issues, okay? And I started following some channels or looking at some videos that had information about skincare routines and different products. And so there's so much information out there. There's so many different brands and products out there. Some are, reasonably priced and some are just like way over the top expensive. And so I had to find a happy medium on products that were actually effective and cost efficient for me. Over the last year, I was able to try a variety of different products. I want to give a disclaimer. I am not a dermatologist. So if you are suffering from acute acne, open sores, abscess, things of that nature, I strongly suggest that you consult with your dermatologist, or at least your primary care physician before trying any products that I'm suggesting. Everyone's skin is different and not every product is for every person and their skin type or their particular scenario or situation. So I don't have to really combat aggressive acne. I just deal with hyperpigmentation and dark spots and drying and what have you. So with that being said, all of the products that I have basically came from either one Target, Amazon, and or Sephora. They're all reasonably priced and help me with my appearance, and so I just want to share those with you. Right now I want to give you an opportunity to go ahead and subscribe to my channel because you're gonna love it here. You're gonna love it here. If you have any other products that you think might be effective or helpful, leave them in the comment box below because I'm sure someone may read them and find them useful. So without further ado, let's get into the skincare. Okay, so the first thing I do, which is very important, is, I'm gonna take my wig off because there ain't no way I'm doing a full face of skincare when I'm wearing bangs. Even if I had a lace front where my forehead was showing, there's skin up underneath there. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this wig off. This is a transparent channel, honey. If you are a visitor, then you don't know, but if you are family, then you already know. I be braid, nappy ponytail to the side, to the top. I don't, look, I don't have time to be. I think it's very important before you start touching your face is washing your hands. So I'm gonna go ahead and wash my hands. And especially for me, because I have long nails, I'm gonna make sure I get all of whatever. Ooh, look how dirty my hands are. Get all of whatever is underneath my nails because, I'm gonna be sure to, if I don't link every item below, I'm gonna make sure I show you clearly each product, okay? Because, that's what you're here for, information. Hands are clean. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this down because, just wanna take these earrings off too because I feel like they're gonna be in the way, period. First thing I like to do is remove the makeup on my face if I have makeup on, and I do. I have on mascara, which is now smudging out, and it's very important, I think, to properly remove your face makeup before you do anything because that's a layer of dirt or a layer of, something that you need to break through. One of the items that I just added to my regimen a month ago is this Garnier micellar water, okay? There's different brands of micellar water. I just happen to have Garnier because I got it from Target that day, and this is the micellar water that has vitamin C. It's all in one, brightening, removes makeup, cleanses and glows. No rinse, no harsh rubbing face, lips, and eyes. And so I love this. And I think this particular product, I've been seeing my skin kind of brighten up, but I really love it for me because I use this to remove my eye makeup. This is a non-sponsored plug. So I'm gonna scan this, and it says the micellar water is 92 out of 100. You can't get no better than that, right? So I take the micellar water and I'll take a little cotton pad and I just put a little bit, and I remove my eye makeup. And I also have some foundation on my face from earlier today, so I'm gonna go in with another pad and just kind of go in and clean it off. And see, like if I had my lace wig on, even with one of them little headbands, whatever, that's skin. Girl, if you don't clean that skin too, especially with all that spray we be using and gel to cement that to our foreheads, please clean that forehead off too, okay? Talking about a little bit of foundation, girl. That was a lot, girl. What you was hiding? So here's my skin. It's not too bad. Again, when I was going through my breakouts, I didn't even take pictures of them because I was so embarrassed. Like literally, it's gone. But this right here, big and black. Like it was big and black like this non-cancerous skin tag. It was huge right here. And then I had some down here. And then I had some over here. And I have a lot of face moles, like, you know, flat moles, raised moles. So they were kind of, it was just, my face was just getting crazy. So after I just removed the makeup off of my face, what I like to do is I like to exfoliate first. And I know people say, you know, you should cleanse first, then exfoliate. But for me, I think exfoliating, again, breaks down the dead skin layer, breaks down any, you know, buildup, makeup, dirt, grime, oil, what have you. And I use the St. Ives Acne Control Scrub. I like the abrasiveness of this one. It's not too harsh. It's firm enough. So I take a little bit, like just this much, on my dry face, and I go in and I exfoliate. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put on my little muffs because again, while I'm doing this over the sink, I do not really care for the water dripping down on my everything. So, you know, people have their own preference of whether or not they want to use a face cloth or like facial Kleenex or tissues. And I do use dry paper towels. These are my favorite paper towels. They're called Viva. They're really soft. I will use these because, you know, they're clean. They're an old towel that may have bacteria in it, even though you should be sanitizing your towels to a point where you don't have to worry about that. But I do use these too. So you can use face towels or paper towels. Here we go with that. So now I'm ready to cleanse. So depending on how my skin is at the time, depends on which cleanser I'll use. And because I haven't really had a really bad bout of a breakout, I'm gonna probably just go with my La Roche-Posay purifying foaming cleanser because I'm not dealing with any kind of pimples and or severe hyperpigmentation. But if I was dealing with some hyperpigmentation or some like a blind pimple that's just surfacing, I would use the Penoxyl with the how you pronounce it, benzoyl peroxide. Excuse me because I don't have my glasses on, so I'm squinting because I can't see. Because I'm not dealing with any breakouts or, you know, situations, I'm just gonna go ahead with the La Roche-Posay purifying foaming cleanser. And again, this I got from Amazon, but you can get it at Target too. It's definitely sold at Target, and I think this is like $19. It's almost down to the nitty gritty because I use it every day, but you only need a little bit. And so I just do like one pump like that. And then I put it on. My face is usually more moist because I wouldn't have dried it off from exfoliating, but because I don't want to have a drippy face. But I go in and put this on. Oh my God, this feels so velvety. Like, oh my God, this feels so luxurious and velvety. I'm gonna go ahead and let this sit on for a second and penetrate. What I found out and what I've learned is that you've got to allow the products an opportunity to do their job. So like, just don't just layer and slather it on, but you know, put it on, let it rest for, you know, 45 seconds to a minute, and let it penetrate the layers that you need it to penetrate. You see how it just sucked up into my face? Like, I'm gonna let it sit on for another couple of seconds and, you know, penetrate. I feel like that's been a minute, so I'm gonna go ahead and rinse this off. Okay, so I've gone ahead and rinsed that off, and I kind of pat dry my face because again, I just don't want it to be dripping. My lips are very much dry for the last 2 products that I put on my face, so I'm gonna go ahead and put on some of this Laneige lip sleeping mask. I ain't asleep yet, but I'm gonna put this mask on. My lips are dry as hell. So now, this is a step I usually skip when I'm not doing a full length feature film, but it's actually using toner. This is a retinol toner that I got from Target. It's by a company called, or a brand called Pixie. Toners are supposed to go in and shrink your pores and pull out more, you know, impurities. I love the way it smells, and when I have an opportunity to do a full length situation, I like adding this because I feel the difference in the tingling in my skin. I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit on a pad, just a little bit. Oh, it's so cooling. And go in and put it on my face. Oh. I always try to hit the neck too, because you know, the neck is skin that gets crepey and crazy when you get old. That's, in the evening I do a reverse skin routine. I do my face and then I get in the shower and I let the steam continue to do the job of the product. So I'm gonna clean the rest of my body from the neck down. So again, when I'm doing an extendo, I have extra products. This is not a part of my regular, like everyday, quick in and out in the morning and at night. But my extendo includes eye patches. These I got from Amazon, green tea, matcha, aloe. These are not helping me, okay? I don't believe that they're helping me. And I'm suffering from like bags, you know, thinning skin, empty skin. So I'm trying. I'm gonna go ahead and put these on for the rest of the party. And you know, see if it's gonna do what it do, which I don't think it does, but whatever. I got these from Amazon. I don't know how much they were, but I'm telling you they wasn't expensive because I'm not playing with the skincare stuff. Because I went and spent a lot of money like a couple years ago on a bunch of dermatologica, you know, Dr. Thomas Roth, and like just all kinds of stuff, and I didn't see any resolve, so I had to scale that back. Okay. And there we have that. I was, like I said, using Dr. Thomas Roth skin micro scrub, what were they? Chemical peel pads, and they were just so expensive, and I was just like, oh my God. And I did see some improvement, but I was like, I cannot continue to use this at this rate. I will be bankrupt. I'll be giving hand jobs behind Sephora to purchase skincare products, and I just didn't want to give hand jobs in the middle of summer. So I moved on to Sephora. I moved on to Sephora's brand. Sephora has a retinol pad too, like a, you know, a chemical peel pad. Screenshot that, look at it, figure it out. These weren't really giving what they should have given. I was using them and I was trying and I was very discouraged, but I didn't want to throw it out yet because there are some pads in here, and these might have been like $29.99 if they weren't very expensive, and you get a lot of pads versus like the 5 you get with Dr. Thomas Roth or whatever, however you pronounce it. But I'm gonna go ahead and use them just because we're doing the full length feature movie. I'm gonna go over the parts that I just want to address, which is usually down in my jawline and under my nose. That's where the hyperpigmentation is. I'm gonna go ahead and just use them just because we have time today. I just looked at my wrist, I got time today. But again, I didn't really see very much improvement with these, so I will never purchase them again, ever. And of course I'm gonna do my neck because, you know, the neck is a part of the skin that needs to be addressed. My neck is very much dirty. The lower I go, the more dirt, and I'm trying not to let y'all see that. You know you put your makeup down here when you should be blending it out on your neck. Anyway, but I want to introduce you guys to the star of the show. This is the product that I believe in my heart that has really cleared up my hyperpigmentation. Like, I just believe hands down, this is the star of the show. And I want to introduce you to CeraVe. CeraVe Resurfacing Retinol Serum. This is my 3rd bottle. I go through one of these a month, and I've been using this. I've been doing this regimen for a month with the micellar water. I just feel like my skin is so much softer and smoother, and I attribute it to this product. I honestly do. Get into the CeraVe. It's a very small bottle, but a little dab will do you. A little dab goes a long way. And again, I just pump a little bit on my fingertips, that much, and I put it in the places that I need it to be. I'm actually gonna use a little bit more. I'm a drenched today. And these are the places where, again, the hyperpigmentation is, where the dark circles are. It doesn't really work underneath my eyes, and I don't even really have to put it that close to my eyes anyway, but just the thought of this just makes me so happy. I also hit my neck with it just because. Like, I hope I don't get like the old people neck, you know? But yes, this one I use every day. I use this every day. I might use this every day, and this. So I think it's really these 3 things that I use every day so far. And so I usually let this sit on for like, 45 seconds to a minute, again, to let it penetrate. Okay, so we're done. And that's pretty much where I am done. And now I usually just moisturize and I'm done. But if I'm doing an extendo, I will go ahead and get some hyaluronic acid. This is from The Ordinary. This I got from Sephora. Now the thing about the hyaluronic acid, it is kind of thick, and it kind of leaves first of all, Kim, you need to buy another bottle, okay? It kind of leaves like a thick film, like, it just kind of, you'll see it. It's like, watch, it's gonna get pasty and so, this doesn't sit well underneath like your makeup, or it just feels too thick and layered. But because I'm just going to bed, it's okay with me. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on and it'll absorb. But like if I was going out and needed to put on my makeup or what have you, or just go out, because it'll just like dry up and be like peeling and just looking extra crazy. Looking real nasty actually. So I'm not gonna put it on after, or like when I'm going outside. But because I'm going to bed, I'm gonna go ahead and put it on. Definitely hit the neck. Hyaluronic acid has so many benefits. You guys can Google that, YouTube that. Now, if I was having a breakout or a spill, I would double down on the benzoyl peroxide. This is some benzoyl peroxide gel, and you would put, I'm gonna go ahead and put some on anyway. Why not, right? You would put a little dab like this or whatever on your area spots or your trouble spots. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some on because I ain't going nowhere. And we're doing extendo. Like, and do you have any kind of issues with hyperpigmentation? Because like I'm open to suggestions, because this is where I found all of the stuff that I'm using right now. The brands, not as much, but the types of skincare products, I learned about them on YouTube. So I'm always open to like suggestions on different types of products and even brands. If they're in my wheelhouse, if I can afford them, I'll buy them. So there we go with that. After I kind of like let it sit in and gel down and bake down into my skin, I'll go in with my moisturizers. So I love this stuff. The bio oil, I love this stuff. I don't always use it every day, but when I'm doing an extendo or like sometimes my hand will just go to it, I love this stuff. I think it helps with brightening and skin texture, but I'm using it scars, hyperpigmentation. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on. I put my oil on and then my moisturizer. That's just what I do. I don't know why, I just like it that way. So I put a little bio oil in my hands and I rub it. And as a matter of fact, this is probably when I take these off, because I like to put the bio oil underneath my eyes. Like I really do. Like I Love it. And so I'm gonna do it. And so I'm gonna do it. Oh, this is so nice. Ooh. And you know, sometimes I do a facial mask, a clay mask. Like when I'm really feeling fancy, I'll do like a clay mask and I use my steamer and I'll sit in here and I'll turn the lights off and I'll just put the steamer on and I'll put the oil diffuser on and I just will luxuriate. But at the end of my skin treatment, I love this oil. This oil just feels so delightful. Like I don't even, and it's something about the way it smells. I just love it. So I let it penetrate. So last but not least, here is my moisturizer, and it's also a La Roche-Posay, the Lipikar AP Triple Repair Moisturizing Cream. I think I got this off of Amazon too, but again, they sell it at Target. I use this on my body, depending on like if I feel like lotioning or wherever I'm at in my house, wherever the moisturizer is, I'll use it. But I like to use this moisturizer. It doesn't have a smell. It's fragrance free, which makes me feel so good. Oh, it says a 79 out of 100. La Roche-Posay has some really good stuff. They've got some really affordable, high quality skincare products. So La Roche-Posay. And I like to slug this on. Like, I know. I don't even like to I know it's just crazy. I don't even like to rub it in. I just like to slug it on. Oh, like, oh my God, just skincare. I love it. I just, you know, we only have one face. Well, some of us have two, but we only have like one set of skin. Well, some of us might have two, but you know what I'm saying. We just need to take care of our bodies. And I'm telling you, the summer coming up, everybody wants to have that glowy, soft skin. I am really all about my skin being happy, and I'm so grateful that, you know, whatever I was going through, please continue to give me a break. But yeah, those are my affordable skincare items. I mean, again, like I say, Target, Amazon, a couple of these items came from Sephora. You know, with consistency and, you know, when your skin look good, you can be like big head with a chicken head ponytail in the back. Like, who gonna check me, boo? Huh, what? Oh my God. Just a model, you know? Just a fucking top off and, oh wait, cross my little nape in the back. All right. Dig, if you will, the picture. Because you are so down to earth, you are so real. When you pull that wig off, your head hecka big, but you're still pretty, and you're funny. I'm tired. If you knew what time of day it was right now, you'd be like, you should be asleep. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Please continue to watch my content, like, comment, subscribe, and God bless. Until next time.